clearly an honor to receive this award from SilverSource, and I'm accepting the award not for myself, but most definitely on behalf of the agency, the Southwestern Connecticut Agency on Aging, the 102 employees that work here, and on behalf of the network. The Aging Network in Southwestern Connecticut rose to the occasion and beyond to help seniors through the pandemic. I think what I find most amazing is the fact that we were able to reassure everyone. All of our seniors were calling asking for reassurance. All of the providers were calling asking for reassurance. No one really knew what was going to happen and what the future would hold. But because we got together, because we convened community conversations, we were able to look forward, look to our stakeholders, look to our clients, and tell them it was going to be okay. And that's why this award is just so important to me.
I want to thank SilverSource, Kathleen, the whole agency. This is quite an honor to receive this, and I share this award with, of course, my staff, who I couldn't have done this and survived this past year without them. I think they stayed home and worked for the first 3 weeks of this pandemic, and then they said to me, we can't stay home anymore. We're coming into the office, and what can we do? And so we started, doing virtual classes and teaching our members how to access Zoom. We taught ourselves how to use Zoom. We started delivering meals. We started delivering groceries in partnership with SilverSource and the Area Agency on Aging, SWACA. And I have to share this with all of our volunteers who are just so dedicated and spent the last year helping us deliver meals, deliver groceries, and do our drive-through grab-and-go lunches. And I also want to share this with all of my colleagues, all my senior center directors across Southwestern Connecticut. My love of older adults came from having the opportunity to have a long relationship with my mom's parents. They were a part of my life up until my early 40s, and they just inspired me. And so I got into working with older adults, and I can't imagine working with any other population. They're just so appreciative of everything we can give them, and they're just so resilient. They have so much to teach us, and I'm so inspired by them this past year, and just their resiliency and their strength.
I am incredibly honored and touched and flattered to receive this. I've said this many times, it's not an award to me, it's an award to the big us. Everything that I've done with not just even the Riverhouse family, which I can't say enough about our staff, our team, our board here at Riverhouse, but the community. SilverSource being right at the center of that community, but SWACA, the Senior Center, Osborne Home Health, all these other wonderful organizations that all pooled our resources together to truly serve the aging population in our community. None of us could have gone at it by ourselves, and yes, it was a whirlwind year, but in some ways it gave such incredible recognition to the needs of our aging population and the ability of providers like all of us to be able to step up, think creatively, and keep on marching forward. So I'm just incredibly proud of what we're doing, not just what we've done, but you know what? With every change, we'll change with whatever is up ahead for us.
Thank you so much, SilverSource, for this amazing honor. I'm so humbled to receive this. It was extremely gratifying helping seniors in our community. We were able to speak to many of them, as they do pick up the phone, surprisingly, and had wonderful conversations with so many of them. And they were just so grateful that someone from the city was reaching out to them and checking on them. Whether they were perfectly self-sufficient, which a good percentage of them are, there were many others who did need that help and were so appreciative that the city was there for them. And in such an uncertain time as it was at the pandemic, when we really didn't know what was going to happen, it was just so nice to play a part in feeling like we could help in a small way, and that if we made, a few seniors that day feel good and feel safe, then it was all worth it.
I'm very honored, and it's really amazing that you get something that you love doing. I never thought I should get an award for it. I do it from my heart, and I really enjoy it, and Stanford really needs to up our game in the senior care, and I think we're getting there slowly, and this pandemic has really showed us where we're lacking and the things we have to do, and I hope we continue to see the great things that are happening in Stanford. I do it just from my heart. I mean, I get more joy. I'm lucky to have a job that allows me to be enmeshed in the community, to help SilverSource, to help other agencies like SWACA and the Stanford Senior Center, and I get to every day do things for seniors. I recently just got a letter from one of the women that I was delivering meals to, and she said, I look forward to every Monday. It gave me a reason to smile, to have someone come. And it wasn't the mail she was getting, it was just someone showing up at her door every day, or on Mondays, to say hello. She goes, I didn't realize how lonely I was until you had a daily person coming. And she gave me this little flower, and it just made me realize the little things do matter, and one person can make a difference. And if we all do that, we can all make a difference.
Thank you so much for this. This is just such a tremendous honor to be receiving this and to be receiving it from SilverSource. The way that it really stepped up its efforts during this past year for the pandemic was just amazing. And, to work, with Kathleen Bordelon, the CEO, who is just one of the most dynamic individuals that I have ever met. And, she was there at every single food drop that we had over the summer with mass amounts of volunteers and surrounded by hundreds of grocery bags. And there was Kathleen in the middle. And she just, her effervescence and her drive and her compassion and her energy are just incredibly contagious. And I'm just, I'm really fortunate to be a volunteer in this group. It's meant a whole lot to me, and anything that I can do to help the community, really makes my day better. So if I can put a smile on one person's face today, then my day was worthwhile.
Well, I'd like to thank SilverSource for this award. It's quite an honor. The past year has been completely unanticipated and quite a learning experience, and it's just been wonderful to help seniors in need. We get them what they want, we get them what they can use, and we fulfill quite a need in this community. The team has been amazing. We couldn't do this without Kathleen and the staff and all of you, and our great volunteers who made this work. I mean, at the height of the pandemic, we were doing over 200 bags, and obviously it takes quite an army to get that accomplished. So congratulations to everyone who participated.